Hello. Hello, and welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm a bit late. Sorry, I didn't realize dragging the dragging the window was gonna cause some glitches. But yeah, I wanted to catch that Square Enix conference before I started. But let's go heckin' finish Frogger. So we're close. We're close. Only got like 8-ish, 9-ish levels left. Seems doable today. So let's give it a shot and hopefully not do terribly, but now I remember where I left off and now I remember why. Still got these good heckin' bops though. Alright, where can I jump off? Okay, that's a weird perspective. Also, there's rats on this pipe. So let's wait. Oh, there's the rat. Get out of here, rat. I'm busy. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna lose because I waited too long for a heckin' rat. Also, I can't see anything. Oh, God, that camera perspective. Oh my God, this is gonna be a nightmare. Hi, gamer. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. God, good start. Good start. This might take a while. This level is weird. The constant sliding is not to my benefit. Changing the camera to perpendicular jumping cleans things up pretty significantly. Oh, come on, one too soon, really? Oh, hold on. Ugh. Sorry about that. Okay, come on, Mr. Stone. I would like you to come on back. Oh, sorry, I'm resting on your face. Okay, I pressed forward to jump there, and I didn't get anything. Hi, Sketchfire. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Such a bop. This game has such good music. Such better music than it has any real right to have. Alright, let's see if I can jump off now. Also, I don't like this. Oh, made it. Pretty sure this is not how you're supposed to get here, but I'll take it. Except when there's a heckin' rat. Yeah, this is, even though I'm playing levels that I have no memory of, still is incredibly nostalgic. And this level is rough. I need to figure out how to beat all these challenges. What? Oh, when he's turning too much, he just kind of fails. Oh, that rat had a tumble. Okay, this is awkward. Can I... Can you let me see, please? Oh my goodness, this is... Oh, I got super lucky on that time. And also good pun usage. Also, hi man, thanks for stopping by. Let's go this way. Well, I didn't want to go up on the bird, but I guess I'm up on the bird now. Go now. Oh my God. You stupid bird. Why don't you let me jump off of you at better times? What? Okay. No, are you supposed to hop over the rat? this is a rough level, that's for sure. Go. Oh, it is impossible to like accurately predict if you're actually going to be making that jump or not. Then again, maybe you're not supposed to. I guess I'll take that freebie. Oh, this is absurd. Just wanted to thank you for hanging out. Oh yeah, absolutely. I had a pleasure hanging out with you, Sketchy. For the one time I couldn't show up to your streams. Did you finish that Celeste level? 7B? Am I supposed to just fall onto this? The camera perspective makes me think yes, and it is. Okay. Oh, okay. I just started back up, Captain. But thanks for stopping by. Oh my god, this perspective is rough. Okay, so that covers that avenue. Okay, so you can kind of do short hops to get to places if you really want to. Okay. Got two. Oh, why did I go? I'm making progress. Though obviously not as fast as I would want. Okay, where does this lead? Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh my god, come on. Perspective is so hard to tell in this game. Okay. Those actually kill you? I was just getting lucky? Well, we're learning. Also, that makes this so much more difficult. If you have to plan for the timing of those on top of everything else you're slip sliding around. Okay, let's see if we can't figure out how to... Oh, you can probably go back and forth. You can probably go back and forth and delay. Because it may treat it like, yeah, slow ice physics. Okay. So it's... Oh, you're kidding me, you stinking slug. It's not as unmanageable as I was initially thinking. No. Perspective really is bad with this level. Like, it's been bad other times, but this one where you have to be so precise with your timing while you're slip sliding around, the depth perception problem is huge. It is very difficult to compensate. Oh, I just wanted to change the camera so that I could see where I'm going. Now I remember why I had a little bit of a short stream on Saturday, because this nonsense is difficult to deal with for extended periods of time. I would just like to learn. This is rough. This level stinks. Can do it. Can do it. It's just insanely difficult to pull off, and it's weird to account for the game's like auto locking onto a grid. That gridlock is wrong. Okay, I'm good. Okay, now Why? 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 There was newspaper, wasn't there? Apparently need to change my perspective for that one, too. Okay. I'm very glad this game has excellent bops, because if this game didn't have good music, it may not be doable for me. Okay. Okay, so this is fine. We've got green here. Okay. So I think I know where they all are now. Just need to be able to pull it off. Get this snail lad out of the way. Okay. Let's try for these nonsenses. Come on, store. No. Let's go now. Okay. This is kind of cheating, but I'll take it. Gonna wait for the next rat. And go now. Oh! Stinking rat almost got me. Oh shoot, I need to go this way still. Oh, it's too soon. No, I don't want to fail this attempt. I could almost be done with it. And now. And now. There we go. One left. I got an extra life, though, from the other frog, so I have a second chance. If the stork would hurry up, I might be able to do it. Also, I don't understand why the camera locks in such a weird position there. Oh, did you see that dodge? Okay, I need to see when the fish are going. Yes! Whew. Beat it. Yeah, all the rats are dying, just infinitely. And what is this? Okay. So what kind of timing nonsense are we gonna have to get into? Okay. Oh, just no, no, no! I had that on the first try. Just in case I need to. Should be good. No, jump, you. Oh. Thought I could have had that one. I'm not sure if that's the intended path to get down there, but it seemed to work. Okay. Let's try a game. I really like the addition of fart sound effects into the soundtrack. It really classes the place up. Oh, are you kidding me? That jump is too far? Nope, I'm dead. I think I honestly might have been fine. Maybe if I just wait and find out. On the Saga games? I don't know, I was interested in some of like the old like PS1 Saga games, but I never actually played them. But I don't know, the art styles of the new ones seemed weird to me. But then again, all of Square Enix's stylings always seem weird to me now. Especially the text boxes. I don't know why the text boxes have been throwing me so far off, but like playing any of the ports of the older Final Fantasies and stuff like that, I'm just like, wow, why just throw a bog standard text box onto this? It feels so uninspired. It's just like, it's very difficult to convey emotion with just a bog standard text. Like, no bolding, no ellipses uses, it's just like reading a script. And that's not... I guess I may be a bit too swayed by games like Undertale that make incredible use out of their text. Okay, this seems bad. No, dang. Okay, so we gotta go kind of fast. As fast as these really slow ass oil cans can take us. Okay, that leads nowhere. No, it did. No, you can go underneath it, and no, gosh dang. I don't know. It's a lot of the Square Enix conference didn't get me that much. The Final Fantasy VII Remake looks fantastic. That's what? I didn't know you could fall underneath that. But the rest of it kind of wasn't doing anything for me. I'm trying to think through everything that was shown. A lot of just plain old commercials in it, which was odd. Like just a straight up commercial for Life is Strange 2. That was very strange. The FF7 remake, yeah, does look quite fantastic. It seems weird to me. I mean, not weird, but I mean, I think it's episode 1, because I think it is still an episodic remake. And episode 1 is just Midgard. But that boss fight took forever. I know it's a tutorial boss fight and you don't have that many moves, but that seemed like a very easy tutorial boss fight. That just took an eternity to play out. No! Okay. Whew. Yeah, the Avengers stuff seemed neat, but again, but it's not really my jam. Though as I'm falling further and further out of the E3 hype machine, I'm finding that I've become a fan of just like very specific games. Okay. Or very kind of specific types of games. A lot of the stuff that used to excite me, like the big AAA stuff, doesn't really do anything for me anymore. Because it feels like it's not really bringing anything special anymore. I feel like I've kind of seen it all. Okay, how was I underneath that? Yeah, I've been weirdly like not too excited about a lot of... Are you kidding me? With the leg, it feels like it's on the same perspective. Gosh dang it. Yeah, I don't know. The biggest things that excited me are the ones that look strange or different or do new things. or an expansion on a unique concept, like what was it? Her story is getting a spiritual successor. Um, the devs are working on another type of investigative visual story. Okay, what the heck? No, what the? You can go understand. I don't know how they scale the difficulties. Yeah, I'll be interested to see how difficulty will come into play. Although the combat looks pretty excellent in the Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I am down for them utilizing one of the better aspects of Final Fantasy XIII's combat, which is the stagger meter. It gives a lot of incentive to play things aggressively, to get your heckin' butt in there and cause a stagger for massive damage. How are you supposed to time this shit? This level stinks too. Only conferences that are really relevant to me are Square, Nintendo, and Sony when they attend, mostly just for announcements. Yeah. Yeah, kind of same. Yeah, Microsoft didn't do a whole lot for me either. They did a lot of neat stuff with just showing mostly games and things, like that nature. But their new console announcement was just kind of a big buzzword fest, and it didn't. I'm just like, okay. I thought they were gonna kind of abandon this whole competitive nature with Sony. What the hell? With a lot of the stuff that they've been doing recently, but then they specifically used the no loading screens tag when they were talking about their next console, and I'm just like, that's like kind of what Sony's gonna be going on for this shtick. That's what they did during that one presentation where they showed off the new hardware. It's just like, okay. It seems Microsoft still wants to keep their competitive nature, which I was more excited to see what they would do without that. I'm trying to think what else was even at the Microsoft one. What? This oil is... This oil is nonsense. I don't know how to deal with it. Like, it doesn't have just, like, typical slippery physics. It's super weird. There are a couple neat indie games that I saw from the PC show that seemed to grab my attention. Bethesda's was a big snore for me, but then again, Bethesda's games aren't typically my thing. Doom Eternal looked... Ugh, I pressed up, you janky son of a bitch. The Doom Eternal stuff looked really good. It looked like more Doom, which I think is fine. I was really confused as to why they had the hand, what the heck are they called? The not grapple points, but the swing bars in the middle of the combat. That felt very weird to me, because you have, it looks like Doom Guy has double jump and like boosts. It's just like, why then would you bother with the slow ass swinging mechanic? I don't know how to do this. I don't understand how you're supposed to get past this thing. The oil doesn't behave like normal. Trying to think what other stuff that I saw so far that I've enjoyed. The new Watch Dogs actually has my interest. I was actually really surprised by a lot of the stuff that I saw. I hope they pull it off well. But it actually looked really fascinating. Oh, this is so stupid. I don't get it. I seriously do not understand what I'm doing here that I need to do. This one just purely frustrates me that I don't understand the mechanic that they're doing here. The oil doesn't behave like any other slippery thing. You can't... Sometimes you can speed up your movement across it, other times you can't. And apparently there I couldn't, because I... Ooh, this world is not... is probably one of my least favorites. It's just a lot of nonsense that I don't think I can understand. Possibly different flow, but there's no flow that can take you across. Apparently there is. God dang it, it's so hard to control. It's so awkward. But I guess you have to do it not the square that's closest to the wall. It's the next square over. And I can do this. I need 100% this so I like never have to think about it ever again. I mean, I'll think about it, but never have the urge to play it again. It's interesting. It's a massive nostalgia hit, but it is awkward. Okay, here. God damn it, what I was freaking expecting is that the spikes had to have hitboxes regardless of where you stepped on them. This game was way before more precise mechanics. Like, hey, spikes don't actually hurt you if you come at them in a specific direction. It's just like, nah, it's just a death thing. I think I'm just gonna have to go through and just try to tall hop my way across, because God, this lag makes this part very difficult to navigate through. I'm gonna die because I'm running out of time. Oh, the bunny hops for the win. I hope I don't have to go any further than that. Although it's unlikely that I'm going to be able to make it through all the other nonsense in order to get this on time. Okay. Wow, I'm not getting like any experience or any points that I can use later on, which is rough. Okay. Oops, sorry, I bumped the mic there. No! After all that success, I failed to pressing a button too many times. God damn it. Gosh dang it. Yeah, I'm trying to even... I wish I'm gonna have to like relook at a list of stuff that was announced at E3 this year and mark down the stuff that stood out to me. So I'm just having a hard time remembering it all. It is just overload, but I'm finding I'm tuning out a lot of it in my head. Because I'm just like, okay, I get it. I get what this one is. Oh, stupid hitboxes. If Fate Manager... If I didn't buy it for... Yeah. It was interesting that FF8 was taking a while to come out for the Switch, and this is why. But again, with the remaster, it's like the FF9 remaster, where it kind of looks like Garbo. Okay, and that's only for green. Noted. Like, honestly, I kind of prefer the janky graphics because the backgrounds aren't really... are kind of what they are. But again, with just the most standard of all texts used, it just kind of saps away the personality from the game. And personality is honestly what drove me most through Final Fantasy VIII, because it's a weird one. Why did that forward jump not put me any further? Come on. Stupid oil. At least I know how to do the other ones. Let's master this stinking oil level. Or oil aspect of it. Oh, you stupid. Are you kidding me? This is so... This is so frustrating. It's so difficult to tell when my jumps are going to actually add length or add distance or not. It is a complete and total crapshoot. You kind of need the extra distance. Oh yeah, the Dragon Quest games seems like they've gotten a ton of attention. Why? Why did I suddenly get kicked backwards? I hate this. This stage is the worst. This oil doesn't behave like anything. No, why? Oh, come on. This oil part of it is awful. I don't know how to compensate for anything that it's throwing at me. I mean, that is a true fact. Beware oil spills. They make your games very difficult to play. No, God. You get one stinking opportunity to push forward, and if you press it a little bit too early, just goes nowhere. Also wish there were camera perspectives that didn't cause lag. Heck, Sketchire, thank you for those 5 bits. I appreciate it. No, you. Oh, I told you to turn around. This is rough. Thank you for those 5 heckin' admins. I'm doing perfectly fine. It's just this game. I know how frustrating it was. I had plenty of frustrating levels when I played it last time. But this is just a whole nother level of nonsense. Why did he jump 2 spaces? Why didn't he just jump 1? I don't understand. I just don't get it. Oh, I just don't get it. That's why you remembered the name of this place. Like, the cloud levels were frustrating, but at least once you figure, it was mostly just figuring it out, then executing on it was not that bad. This is just, I don't know how to execute on this. It is so janky and so awkward on this oil. Like, the slip inside was like kind of jank, but once you figured it out, it worked. This just doesn't feel like it works. You're gonna have to go farther too. This is rough. Gotta get rid of these 2 if I ever even stand a chance. God, you're going so fast. Yeah, you have to pick up the bugs that are along the way that add time. Otherwise, you just kind of fail. Also, there's no way to get this at a good cycle. No, I spent too much time putzing around with the camera. So I'm trying to figure out what the best camera angle is to go through this section. There's also a severe lack of knowledge just based on the camera. Just kind of have to make do with whatever camera angle gives you the most information. No, you stupid, just go. Oh, I hate this. I hate this oil slick so much. The other section of this is manageable. You can like learn the timings and stuff like that. This just doesn't feel like it works. You can try to time your jumps in time with like the normal rhythm, but then it like sometimes adds no distance, sometimes adds double distance. Probably based on the way this game grid or locks you onto a grid is probably the key as to why it's acting so strange, but it doesn't make it any easier to control. Come on. Yeah, this is... If they would just zoom it out a bit, that'd be real nice. But then again, this game is incredibly laggy. Also, this game was also made in like 1995. Come on. I hate the locking onto a grid whenever you jump. It's fine in other scenarios, but in this specific one, it doesn't because you can't see the grid, especially is the problem with this level. You can't really see where the grid is that you're going to be jumping across onto, so you can't really make any tactful decisions on whether your jump is going to be double or if it's going to be nothing, or if it's going to be a normal jump. If you could see where the grid is, you could have a better idea for that, but the oil just blocks everything out. Yeah. It is insane how good we were at games when we were kids. I do find that often that we don't give our younger selves credit for how well we were able to do things before. Come on, the double jump pushed me way too far. You need to at least press it one more time just to get past the big crusher, and then you don't have enough time to manage for the little small ones, because heck, if you can figure out the proper timing, because you can't, possible to see the grid. This is so rough. Stop, you. Also, yeah, when you were younger, you had much more tolerance for this nonsense, because it was kind of the standard at the time, as well as you often had only a few games, so you didn't have too much choice. You had to force your way through it or give up on a game that you may not be able to get another one for like a month. Gaming was very different back then. Just this specific portion. A lot of the other parts of the game are neat and it's interesting, but this is just a point where the function of the way the game functions is very counteractive to what's expected of you. God. Yeah. Like, this was definitely a time in games where things were not standardized, for better or for worse. They're better in that there's a lot of unique ideas that are presented in these games. They have very wacky mechanics, very cartoon-like, but there's so many times where it's just like, it's just like, sometimes feels like some things should have maybe been done before the game shipped, because this is just awful. Oh. This is like probably going to be like the next 30 minutes, and I'm not looking forward to it. I just want to play one where I can just hop around again. I'm fine with like jump timings and fall timings and things like that. Perspective, although it can be bad sometimes in the game, it's not impossible to tell exactly when you're supposed to do things. This is just all the worst. God. No, you stupid freaking spike hitboxes. This is infuriating. Set myself up to do this, but doesn't make it any easier to pull off. Thank you, game. Love it. When even going a perpendicular direction, you decide to give me double movement. Thank you. I love it. I can understand if you're trying to push further forward why it would confuse and sometimes give you no movement and double movement. But when you're going perpendicular, what the hell has happened? You're going perpendicular. It should just be locking onto the next grid in that direction. There shouldn't be any confusion as to which space you are on. Yeah, it's one of the few times where frustrated Tom is coming out. It is rare when I get this frustrated at something. And it mostly stems from the fact that it feels impossible to figure out. Like, I had a couple frustrating moments with Baba, but that was mostly like my brain doing things, because that puzzle game is incredibly hard. And you figure out all your weaknesses in terms of how you think things through. But this is just a crapshoot. Baba depends on logic. This is just, I don't know. Nope. It's just gonna be a crapshoot, and I have to successfully pull off this crapshoot 2 times in a row. One time significantly faster than the other. I just hope there's like no other oil gimmicks in this game. Because I'm not in the mood for it. Go. Didn't mean to go for that one, but I accidentally missed the barrels. Come on! That one was just me. I waited too long and decided to go for it anyway. And I'm just gonna do that from now on. The velocity that you get from a jump is just completely random. Sometimes I just push right once and it'll take me across. No problem. Other times, nope. It won't be fast enough, even if I try to double jump. I just want to get past this and hope that this game doesn't throw anything like it again. No, why did the up jump turn me around? I don't. Can you just hop on top of these? Do I not need to... Do I not need to go for the super jumps? Can I just hop on top of them? Yeah, I don't know. Like, sometimes it ricochets you backwards. Sometimes it just pounces you right back up. I'm thinking I don't have to go for super hops there. I went for the risky strand there just to see if I can make it in the cycle. Cycles are going to be everything here. Of course. Of course. I want to be done with this level so bad. Oh, wow. I want to be done with this level so bad. Hi, Sargono. Welcome to Frustration Central. Starring me, Tom, the Frustrated. I would just normal hop if you could ever get the timing to be accurate. I gotta wait for cycles, which means it's likely only an orange one, because heck, if you can make anything beyond it within one cycle. Pressed right too soon. No. Gonna go for it. No, there's the golden one. The golden one's in the state. Ah, and I just pressed forward too far. It's a good thing once you get the golden one, it's permanently unlocked, so I don't have to worry about getting 6 frogs in this stage. What? What? I'm sorry. I jumped up high and then Frogger landed below it. Come on. Come on. Just work with me, game. There's nothing you can do if you're caught in between. Unless you have to try to not hop on top of them all and just go for stinking cycles. Unless you just have to try and go through the middle and try to just super push through it. Come on, you son of a gun. God. Okay. Maybe I should start treating it as a puzzle. Just try and figure out what the heck I'm even supposed to do. What? Why? Why, after only pushing forward once, you push me up twice? That's a single jump. Why am I moving up more than one grid space? I don't get it. I don't get it. Nope, man. Oh. Look at that. I'm pressing up once and then immediately switching my direction to the right. And it still takes me 2 spaces. I don't get it. I hate this level with a burning passion. It's a good thing that I ended the stream where I did last time, because if I got to this at the end of last stream, I'm not sure I would even be playing it today. Because this is just garbage. No, just come on. The fact that if you slide underneath the crushers, it also kills you is absurd. But if you try to jump over them, sometimes you just ricochet off. That was perfect timing. I could have had it on that cycle. I could have had that in the bank. But no, Frogger decided to somehow lock onto the grid underneath the crusher and I get squished. Oh, God, I just don't understand. There's nothing timing can really do to really help you here. You just kind of have to wing it and go on the fly because you get locked onto a grid that is so unpredictable. Went for it to try to save a cycle thanks to lag, but nope. Oh, well, we're going for green now. Come on. Work with me. So stupid. Come on. Either it locks me in and somehow has me hit the spikes, or I land underneath it. Either way is death. I just don't, I can't understand. This just feels so unlearnable. Why? Please tell me why. I don't understand. Why would you jump forward 2 spaces? Why? Is it momentum? Is there some sort of weird momentum that happens? I can understand that in one direction, but if it carries your momentum in one direction into another direction... Come on, I jumped twice there and you didn't move. It feels like I'm just out of control of it, and you need to be in extremely precise control in order to pass. I just don't. I don't. You need to do this twice in one run. I still don't even know what's really even beyond this portion. Thank you. This is so baffling. Why? Why? Please tell me why. I don't get it. Oh, this is so baffling. Should have gone. This sucks so much. This is so awful. Yeah, high voltage. Thanks for stopping by. I'm sorry if my energy feels different, because this level is really taking it out of me. Nope. Apparently that was still part of the freaking spikes. Sorry. I am getting very frustrated. There's no consistency. Why? Yeah, I did see that the doggo, that actor's dog that he brought on stage did get good pets backstage. This was very important. There's nothing that you can do to plan ahead of this accordingly. What the? Why did I suddenly fall a great distance there and get stun locked for a sec? Cool. Oh, come on. Just let me get through this. Just let me get through this. What the hell can you do? What the hell can you do to make this more manageable? the hell can you do to make this more manageable? There has to be something. Something that I'm missing or messing up. I'm trying everything. I'm slowing down my hops to try and making sure that I'm locked onto a grid position when I'm trying to go for hops while I'm on the slick. And now we're going for the middle. Because we're locked in. God dang it, I shifted the camera too much and it messed me up. Why did I go for that? Okay. Got the golden frog. Oh my god. Sitting at a good position. Just need to do the oil slick one more time. I snagged one up so I was there, which is nice. Come on. Just give this to me, please. You son of a bitch. That was totally on grid. You know it, game. Come on. Nope. Come on. This. Got the gold one, so I don't have to worry about that anymore at the very least. Just need to get the other nonsense ones. Got the stinking purple one that one time too. Although the back end to get past is more time dependent than anything. There's only like that one crusher that's in the way. Thank you for pushing me 2 blocks. For going the opposite direction. I love it. Nope. Come on. Come on. I don't think there is. It feels like you would have to somehow get a firm hold on the physics of the slick in order to properly amplify your jumps into like all double jumps if you wanted to go straight down the middle. Which I can't foresee how anyone would be capable of do that, especially with how laggy this area is. Almost died there. Nope. Oh, stop. That one you went like 3 spaces. Why? I don't get it. I just don't understand. This is just all sorts of befuddlement. Good. No. Come on. Just give me this. Feels like I have control enough over the physics for the first few areas of this slick. Like, this seems doable now at all times, but that's apparently not. Because sometimes you just don't get enough momentum because the game says, I don't know. And the leg ate my inputs. I'm honestly glad that I wasn't planning on like following this up with like Gex Enter the Gecko, because that game, that game has absurd lag and it eats a lot of your inputs, and I probably nearly 100%ed it way back when. How I managed to do that through all that nonsense is beyond me. If you're lucky enough to get the dual hops through there, that works out really nice, because you can just hop in between them. And if it's timed properly, you'll never even have to worry about getting crushed. But how the heck I even pull that off is the big, you know. Come on. What's also adding on top of the fact that you can't see the grid to properly ascertain what square you're gonna get locked into, it's the fact that these spike plungers move analog. Okay, take me to the far one, please. No, don't. You gotta give me the one up there. Okay, come on. Just give me the orange. No! That was way too close. Come on! Why isn't it a platform when more than a full grid block is still sticking out? Why does it treat it as a spike block suddenly? Come fuck on. Hopefully I remember enough of the rest of the stage to be able to pull it off after I finally get the pair of chances past the stinking oil slick. Why? Why does the stinking flat bar cage have a death box on it? If you jump up too high into it, he just insta-dies, even though it has no sharp objects. Just freaking in this run. Once it's down that far, there's like nothing you can do to anticipate when your super hop is gonna fail and when it's not going to. Kind of just have to take it and roll with it, and you have to do it twice. Because even if I tried to like shift left or right, I'd probably get launched immediately into the other spikes. What? What? Huh? What? What the? What? That was a whole lot of, I don't know what the hell happened. Apparently you can just regular hop onto the spike things. And if it's not close enough to the spikes, you don't get launched underneath it and just insta-die? What? Come on. So I should just be going for regular hops and just haul? Come on. Been going for so long just on the stinking oil slick section. This isn't even the whole part of the level. This is just the oil slick section of it. Come the fuck on! Are you fucking serious? Heck, Cole, I'm sorry. Thank you for that raid. I appreciate it. I'm sorry if I'm slight of frustrated. I am, and honestly, very frustrated. Thank you for that raid, Cole. I appreciate it. Hi, Vio. Hi, Johnny B-Star. Welcome. Also, yeah, slightly messed up your copy and paste there. There we go. That's better. Welcome to Frustration Central. How was Cole's stream? Hopefully, a heckin' good stream. E3 and Power Rangers. It's not a terrible combo. Didn't know Rare made Frogger. This isn't. I have no idea who made this game. This was PS1. Um, Probably some studio that's probably not in business anymore. This game came out in like 1995. No, stop, you stupid stinking frog. Heck! Nah, thank you for the raid as well. Too many raids for this. Hi, Sword Maiden. Hi, Nat. Thank you for the raid. What the heck were you doing today? Thank you, Johnny, for looking up who devved this. Oh my god. That's perfect. We all know what the wormy squimch looks like. Same studio that made Medieval and Little Big Planet for PSP? Really? Hasbro Interactive. Hasbro. So back in the day, Hasbro, the kids' toy company, had a game studio? I didn't know that. Unless it's just a coincidence that they had the name Hasbro. Also, yeah, it's just a very, very strange game. PS1. SCEE Cambridge? It became Gorilla Cambridge? Really? No. Gorilla's not Cambridge, are they? I thought Gorilla was in a different country in Europe. Unless they did the kills, they were the subset of Gorilla that made the PSP one? Because I know there was either a PSP or a PS Vita Killzone game that probably wasn't developed by main hub. By the main devs behind Killzone and now Horizon Zero Dawn and probably Horizon Zero Dawn 2. We're finding out. Killzone Mercenary, yeah. No, you son of a... Girl, Cambridge is an offshoot of Girl Games. Gotcha. They did Mercenary. Okay. But they were SCEE Cambridge beforehand? Yeah. God dang it. That's actually fascinating. Also, I'm just ending this because this oil slick section is incredibly infuriating and incredibly random whether or not I'm going to be making it through and getting it. And I have to randomly make it through twice. And then get the other frogs too. I've been on this level for too long. This game supports up to 4 players. Oh, that's right, there is a multiplayer. I think I actually played that the multiplayer a little bit with like my sister or something way back when. It was a strange multiplayer. No, you son of a... I think I may have figured out a little bit of a strat there. Squiddy's conference was okay. There wasn't really anything that excited me from it except for Final Fantasy VII Remake. Really? So far, I just kind of haven't been terribly impressed by everything at E3. But then again, that might just be me getting jaded in my old age. And honestly, not really caring all that much about most AAA content nowadays. Like, just looking at everything that I've seen so far, the ones that really stand out are like Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's probably the only AAA game where I'm just like, damn. Except, no, Watch Dogs Legion actually looked pretty cool. If they can pull off the concept that they sold, I'm honestly pretty down for it. um trying to think what else there was during the PC game show. They showed off an action style RPG with time travel elements, and not the like normal time travel elements that you see in fantasy type games. It was like you can swap between the past, present, and future, and like in combat send enemies in the past, present, and future. I'm really intrigued by that game. I forget what it's called. Yeah, I forget what it was called though. I'd have to just look at a list of things that was announced at the PC Games Show. Because that seems super rad. There's a couple other indie games at the PC Games Show that I saw that were pretty interesting. The Deer game that we saw at Microsoft looked actually quite fantastic. The one where you had to is kind of like you had to spirit away gosh dang, I don't even remember that one. It was another one from the Microsoft conference, where we had some like anthropomorphic characters, and apparently you were like ferrying them along and apparently saying goodbye to some of them. I don't know. Spirit Fair, yeah. And that one looked really awesome. Yeah, the boat game. Ori 2 obviously has just all of my attention because my god, that game is drop dead gorgeous. And we have an elf run next time. God. And this stinking run. Let's see what else happened. Bethesda happened. The dev that's working on the Shinji, or is the director for the Shinji Mikami game, yeah, the Ghostwire Tokyo. It seems interesting. I don't know what the game is, but it seems interesting. Although I wasn't that big of a fan of the Evil Within. But I'm intrigued. Trying to think what else. Doom Eternal looked good. It kind of just looked like more Doom, which is to be expected. Found the hanging bars to be really confusing, that you're supposed to swing on to gain momentum or to traverse other areas when you have like a double jump and boosts. It's like, why do I have this? Why is this here in the middle of combat when I can just dash and go the same amount of distance? Phantasy Star Online 2 to the west. Yeah, that was interesting. Because I think someone like looked back on an announcement from like 2012 or 2013, saying that Phantasy Star Online was coming to the west. It only took them like 7 years to fulfill that promise. But it seems neat. Fall Guys, yeah, from Devolver. It looked ridiculous. trying to think what else even happened. New Messenger DLC looked neat, yeah. Jesus. No, it's not Human Fall Flat. It's difficult to tell exactly what it is at the moment, just because that's all we kind of saw was a teaser trailer with the concept of it. Yeah, whatever the Contagion one where you're playing as the alien that gets unleashed and you're absorbing all the scientists into you to make yourself larger seemed really fascinating. Carrion, yes. Thank you. A reverse horror game, yeah. Son of a bitch. You guys are gonna just have to like start listing stuff so I can remember if I was interested in or not, because I'm having a hard time remembering everything while trying to play this hacking nonsense of a bullshit level. No. Microsoft Flight Simmer, yeah, that actually looked really interesting. Just because it was so gosh dang detailed. Just Dance, not interested in the slightest. I'm sure Just Dance still has a very popular section, probably in like places that keep their older consoles around for much longer. Have probably very active Just Dance members on the Wii, because I mean they have the technology to do it forever, and if it still keeps getting bought, why not? Battletoads doesn't really do anything for me. The style's neat, but brawlers are kind of completely out of my line of sight nowadays. Roller Champions I was confused by more than anything. So I'm still not sure what exactly the gameplay is and what the competitive nature of it is. Yeah, Microsoft Flight Simulator looked neat just to like have something to chill out to. No, you son of a bitch. God damn it. Yeah, like 3 laps and score, I guess. And you kind of tackle each other along the way. Seems odd. But I'm interested. Come on. Funko Pop mobile game, not interested. The entire Gears 5 thing was just a big snore for me because I had fun playing Gears 1 with a friend, but it was mostly the playing with a friend experience that we enjoyed. The game itself, I'm just like, no, this is kind of boring. It's so rough. I beat Gears 1, that's all the Gears I've played, so anytime they show more Gears, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I hope people enjoy the game still. I'm just very bored with them. Yeah. But I mean, that's kind of the case for a lot of things. Like, I'm sure a ton of people would fall asleep during the Just Dance thing that Ubisoft has during every single conference, but for the people that like Just Dance, it can be totally for them. The rest of us just kind of watch a lot of weird dance moves that don't look like they're dance moves. Um, Smash predictions? They gotta announce the next DLC character. But I have no idea who that would be. Come on! If I press up twice, you should move up twice instead of just canceling your freaking input. Or it's not even a canceled input, you just fail. Yeah, kind of anything's fair game on that. Even shinier for two animals laughing we don't know. Next Smash character and not Golden Sun. People have a lot of affinity for Golden Sun, and I find that not baffling, but the first Golden Sun was kind of a bog standard RPG or JRPG. Like, it wasn't all that special. The second one was a lot more intriguing to me, or at least as far as the last time I played them. Oh my fucking god, this is... Oh. Yeah, it's weird that... Or it's not weird, it's just fascinating to me that Golden Sun has such a ravenous fan base. I really enjoyed the second one, but still, yeah. Yeah. And also, anytime anyone brings up Golden Sun, they do mention that the third one, people like to tend to like to forget that it exists. Yeah, the first Golden Sun was very bog standard. The second Golden Sun actually does a lot of unique things, and I really actually, that one, I'm just like, okay, this is where a lot of good stuff went down. Yeah, to an extent. I mean, Super Mario RPG is insanely popular, and by far Geno's the favorite character from it, just because he just had a lot of awesome abilities and was not specifically Mario, so it felt very fresh. As well as, I mean, Geno's moveset seems like it would fit really well with Smash. No, come on! This is so infuriating. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing differently. Wind Waker and Twilight Princess ports, that wouldn't seem out of the picture, just to capitalize on the fact that people actually really do love those games, but didn't have a Wii U to purchase the HD remasters. Sunshine Remaster would be neat, but I would honestly prefer a remake of Sunshine if anything. Because it still feels like when I watched Barry replay it recently that it feels not completely finished, and many of it just feels like it was tech demo for the analog L&R buttons and stuff like that, as well as a tech demo for like new environments and stuff, because the water in Sunshine looks fantastic. But yeah, some parts of it just kind of don't feel that finished, and the physics can get super wonky sometimes. Pachinko machine. Trying to think of what, if anything, I would want to see a remaster of from Nintendo. Yeah, Pachinko. I can't even get past this stinking remaster of Star Tropics. I never even played Star Tropics. It seemed like such a strange game. Yeah, Sunshine did kind of depend on the pressure sensitive triggers. Oh my god. Thank you. Okay. Got one. Gotta make it there again, but only halfway. Okay, I'm gonna shut up and try to get this. Oh no, why? It's so awkward, I don't... Come on. 2 lives for it. Just give this to me. Please. Be tight on timing. Sweet Jesus, yes. Okay. Now, just to get the rest. Go for the easy ones. Try to hope for love or for a free life. Okay. Didn't get a level up. Please take me to victory. I was there for over an hour trying to master that stinking oil slick. Oh my god. This level has by and far been just the worst. Yeah. Now skill set, I'm hoping I never have to use it again. God, it's so awkward. Thank you. Oh, I accidentally left. Didn't continue it, but that's fine. Okay. Boom boom barrels. Let's go. Beat this heckin' game. No, I will never become a progress speedrunner. I'm still working on my speedrun of SteamWorld Quest. Getting there. No, saw that coming. Hi, Sworded Spiral. Welcome. Yeah. Yeah, the first level went all right. The slip and slidey there was manageable. The last level, not so much. The oily crusher section was not manageable. Also, I'm just messing up left and right now. But also, again, this game has phenomenal music. Yeah, I'm slowly making progress on my, on my, on my SteamWorld Quest information, or on my speedrun. I'm mostly just at the very moment just collecting a ton of information so that I can plan my route accordingly. The game has more randomness than I'm probably ever going to be able to account for in terms of some of the spawn enemies and stuff like that, but I think I should be able to develop a somewhat consistent route that can be relatively fast. It's going to be tricky because going fast can sometimes be a bit counter to what you need in order to progress, because sometimes you just need a little bit of stat boosts and you maybe need some materials to craft some new cards or upgrade cards. Those cost time, but then can save you in the long run because they speed things up. They speed up fights. And I'm also in part of learning all this stuff. I'm doing a run where I only fight the necessary fights in SteamWorld Quest. I'm playing on the easiest difficulty. Some of them get very difficult when you have no damage. Almost entirely dependent on like status effect damage. Nope. Saw that coming. Alrighty, gamer. Get your heckin' butt to bed then. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have yourself good sleep. God, this... Okay, I picked up the one up, but I picked it up after I died, so it didn't continue it. Alright. Okay. This one is very awkward to time because it feels like you kind of can't time it. I guess I'm just gonna have to kind of follow a barrel along and hope I can find a good timing. Seems that at least they made the second jump to the other barrels more manageable. This ways. Probably could have taken that one. Go. Okay. No, come on! I pressed left. Downside of PS1 leggy games. Leg eats your inputs. This is very strange to try to time the barrels going in opposite directions. I almost made that one somehow. I need to honestly just sit and wait and try to learn the timing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to trail. Oh, right in between. I'm gonna have to trail one until I find the timing that works. That's definitely the way that you gotta do it. Got to make sure I landed on the central one in order to speed up through this. That probably could have worked. Well, it won't work. So now I'm all the way the heck back here, and I'm probably gonna run out of time. If you end up I'm gonna have to probably start off farther to the right too to try and get an appropriate timing on those as well, because with those you need a combination of 3 cycles to appropriately line up for you to make the jump across. Nope, or that one probably could have. Yep. Okay. Got a big frog. Okay. One down. I'd actually be curious if there actually is any speedruns on speedrun.com of this game. Nope, that's not gonna work. Dang it. I have to wait. No. No. Come on. Good. God damn it. I hate it in this game when you have to wait for 3 offsets, or when you have to wait for offset cycles to line up. Especially in this type of scenario where it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna run out of time. Good. Thanks. Oh. Somehow survived that. What? No, what? Where? Where? Where the heck are the other frogs? They're nowhere near where they were in the previous version of this stage. At least I'm starting to get these timings down, even though I don't like having to match the cycles so much. Come on! Come on. We can do this. We can do this. Good. Go for that 1-up and you basically die, so don't bother with it. There's potential that you can salvage it, but not worth it. That'll work. Alright, we need to find the other frogs. No, well, there's purple on the far side. Where could the other ones be? Obviously on the left, maybe center, or left up, and what? Apparently some of them go farther than others. Man, these sewers levels are awful. Ah, this is so rough. Barely. They kind of give you that one. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Hello. So dark. Is the screen just dark, or? Cause I don't know. I haven't had too much trouble identifying things. No. Oh, I shouldn't have given it to me. And let's again go for far ones. What the? Okay. So there's like no way to really properly tell unless I go all the way to the back down the center if there's going to be another frog up there. Come the fuck on. There we go. Oh, you couldn't see the slugs? Right in between them. Ay, ay. There's not a whole lot interesting about this level. It's just getting to the back area. The back area itself could be a separate level on its own, but you just have to go through this nonsense every single time. Also, good night now. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you again for that raid. I appreciate it. Nope. Oh, barely. Okay. It's Dark Frog Hours. So we know where 4 of the frogs are. The last one's probably just got to be way farther on the left. I want to see if I can't get that one since I don't know precisely where it is. Okay, nope. Yep. Wait for this one to pass. No. No. Oof. Apparently those just kind of don't ever kill you unless they're like all the way at the bottom. Somehow those are just perfectly fine to jump across. But that should make this winnable. No, I probably could have, but I'm not gonna risk it. That. Let's go for purple. No, shoot. There we go. Okay. 2 left. Hi, crazy person. Thanks for stopping by. It is indeed Frogger time. As we slowly make our way through. And hopefully don't spend another like hour on one level like I did last stage. Past. There we go. Oh, I just got the easiest one left. Just got the easiest one left. Just need to nail these stinking jumps. Which I've been doing a decent job of so far. There we go. And then it should be the same cycle. So it should just be able to go. Good. Alright. Should have it. As long as inputs don't get eaten. There we go. Whew. That level's down. Only one more sewer level left. Reservoir frogs. Is that a pun? Hey, thank you for the follow, crazy person. I appreciate it. When did Reservoir Dogs come out? I actually don't know much of that movie, but I'm curious. Okay, so we can just go straight. There's raccoons. Oh no, no. There's more oil crushers. Oh my god, this is gonna be awful. This is gonna suck. Gotta learn these hard stuffs first, though. Otherwise, I'm never gonna be able to do it. Oh. This sucks. Probably just gonna have to adopt a back and forth movement pattern for this one. Yeah, that's the only way I'm gonna really do it. The whole bag was green because there's a frog inside. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Come on. I'm gonna freaking hate this. Why are there so many of these stinking oil slick things? Come on, you don't even have enough space to even adequately do a back and forth. Because the physics don't work right on the oil. Okay, so there's only one though, so that's a plus. Oh my god. I'm dead. Oh! Unless I pull it off right at the last second. Okay. That got me a level up, so that's a plus. Go, 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 go. Okay, so I'm gonna have to launch myself, really? Here. Oh, okay, so those ones don't wait nearly as long. That's fine. No. Well, let's figure out where the heck the rest of the frogs are. Got two. No, we're not going back. I can't wait for these levels to be done. These cycle levels are... Okay, well, never mind. The beginning cycle is not favorable. No, you stupid frog. That's convenient that that lines up. Hi, Swordmate. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, and that just is an auto win. Okay. Noted. Let's pick this one up real quick. Get a level up. Not quite. This. Okay, that doesn't go down any further. So what then? Do I need to hop across to a regular barrel? If it lines up even. Okay. October 8th, 1992. Ah, okay. So it fits timeline-wise. Oh, you stupid frog! Come on! Yeah. Yeah, it seems that they actually did make a pun. A successful pun in 1997. It sounded like there was one like right next to me. But that wouldn't make any sense. Also, we know where that one is, so maybe let's try and jump on a raccoon, which we can. Okay. So there is potential that this is where we gotta go. There's no good camera perspectives. Okay, they're not as difficult to hop on as I was expecting. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay, that was very close. Okay, so that's why I couldn't jump down. Noted. So what is this? Okay, so there's that one, which is probably the easy one right there. What? Ugh. Okay, this one doesn't seem as difficult as I was making it out to be. Still isn't going to be easy because I still got to deal with that one oil slick, but should be manageable. Let's figure out what that last frog is, though. Gosh dang it. These stinking perspectives. What? Oh. I was expecting that I needed to jump, and I may not have been wrong, but I shouldn't have gone for a high jump. Okay. Okay, that seems manageable enough. No, it does carry you over on top of it, even though it makes zero sense whatsoever. It just slurps you right on over on top of that edge. Okay. Still need to figure out this last one. This one's pretty manageable. Uh-oh, maybe not. Note to self, there's like only one raccoon there, and it takes its good sweet time in that middle path. Definitely ride this as far as I can. Cool. Yeah, it's just takes its good sweet time, and I guess I was just consistently timing things out that I had it in view. Why did I jump to that one? Should have waited. You really have to wait for that mid-cycle raccoon. Because it takes its time. Go frog. Oh, I see what I'm getting 50 points for. Is if you time things like super well. Consistently in a row, the frog does a little bit of a flip. Okay, we'll leave this one out. Right on there. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay. Wow. Sticking out of cycle slugs. What? No. Come on. There you are. And you take your sweet time. Gosh dang it. Why is this part giving me trouble now? I was doing so well at it before. Okay. Can heckin' do this though. Alright, I'm gonna have to carry this through as far as I can. And it wasn't even far enough, so I gotta retreat until the raccoon finally shows up. Okay. Why? Come on! If you do it too soon, you'll do a single hop. If you do it too late, you'll do a double hop. If you somehow don't understand what I mean, I don't either. It's so confusing when it gets to slippery surfaces. I guess you just have to time it right. So we'll wait until they're off. Okay, that'll work. Now this one's fast, not fast enough. What the hell? Cool. I have no idea how to properly get up that surface. I really don't know. Unless you can combine the jumps together? No? Can't combine the hops together to get like a double distance hop. So I quite honestly don't know. I do not know how to properly ascend that slope. Come on. Looks like a hard one is really out of the way. I don't think I would have tried. No, I got the green one. I found the green one already. That one was pretty manageable. Alrighty, Sword Maiden. Thanks for stopping by. Have yourself a good sleep. It's this one that I'm more concerned about. How? I don't understand how you get up. Do you just not have to get up there? Like, I feel like I'm pressing things at perfect timings and he just will not ascend any distance whatsoever. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I really hope the future areas have none of this sliding nonsense. I really hope it's contained to just this area because it is so freaking rough. They hit you right on another raccoon because the other slow one's not coming. Okay, so it doesn't look like I can get up there. Come on! Wait as long as possible. Go. Hate slugs so much. I'm pressing it perfectly in time. So you have to do tall hops, like at a semi-perfect timing in order to ascend that slope. There. No. Hi, man. Welcome. Frogger is nearly done. There's only 2 worlds after this. Come on. There's only 2 worlds after this, and I'm just hoping that they don't have any more of this slip sliding nonsense, because this is just so frustrating to deal with. Because the slip sliding is so inconsistent. It's so difficult to accommodate for it. No, I freaking jumped. Ten timed big hops to ascend. Good. Exactly what I want to do. Close. Come on. But I don't think at that place. I mean, there was that other pipe that also would have needed ascension down the middle pipe, but I need to at least see where the far pipe takes me. Come on! So fucking stupid! I hate this slippery mechanic so much. I cannot express it in words how awful it is to control and how inconsistent it is. You have to go when it's on top. No, I went for it even though it's not gonna work. Come on, that one should have made it though. Come on. At this rate, I'm not sure I'm gonna beat this tonight. Give me another raccoon, please. On. Let's get the red. That was way too much wasted time. No. That raccoon's gonna take a long time to reload. Come on! You can barely see it on screen, and yet you have to know where its freaking cycle's at. You son of a bitch! Ugh. I just want to get to there. This is so frustrating. I hate these slippery mechanics so much. And they made an entire world out of them. Yay! Oh, I'm gonna have to go back because it's not gonna spawn. I'm dead. I tried to go too fast. No, I pressed the camera turn and it didn't turn the camera. Come on. Just fucking work with me here, game. God, I want out of this stinking sewer level so bad. I've been going for 2.5 hours. We've only been playing 4 stages. This sewer world is the death of me. I'm gonna have to go back farther. Come on. It's not speeding this shit up is any freaking consistent either. I press forward, he probably just moves forward at a regular pace for the most part, which is not what you want to do when you're trying to go faster. Just go faster. If you press forward again, sometimes you don't move at all, sometimes you go twice speed. but you can't tell when. I'm probably gonna end the stream once I beat this level, because as much as I want to just finish this stupid game, these mechanics are so unbelievably frustrating to deal with. Like, timing jumps, timing around other things is perfectly fine, but dealing with an inconsistent physics system is not. No. No, why? I thought the red one was what I was looking for. I was an idiot. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. No. What? Where am I? If this takes me to it, oh, I'm gonna... Oh! Okay. Okay. So now I just need to do the others. Which I'm off cycle, so I'm gonna try for blue. Blue is like the freaking worst. Oh my god, yes. Yeah, I got the timing down of the slope jumping. No! You need to take that as soon as you can. Okay. Just need the last one. Okay. Got it. Did it. Oh my god. All right, we can press forward then, because I was expecting that to take like another half an hour. Thank you for your lovely fart sound effects and your victory music. Yeah, I have low latency on, but maybe it's honestly causing more lag for you. I have no idea. It doesn't look like there's anything on my end, but... Oh wait, hold on. We need to first... Okay, never mind. I can't back out now, but I guess we're gonna do some desert stuff. Okay, we have bison. Okay. Well, why do we have bison? Oops. No. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Come on. Well, I'm not even going to be able to cross this. Mine, there we go. I'm assuming if I dash into it, it'll kill me. Oof, oof, oof. No! Stinking bugs. Oh! Okay. No! Oh, this one's a rip. Oh my god. Alright. Did the most important thing though. We're done with this stinking sewer level. My god, no. Oh, and I suppose a heads up for next stream, which will be tomorrow morning. I'm gonna delay it like I did today to watch the Nintendo conference. Also, no, I need to do the most important thing, which is save. My god. All right. So yeah, I'll be live tomorrow morning at like noon-ish my time, because the Nintendo conference is about 11 o'clock my time. I'm gonna try to finish up that Final Fantasy IX, essentially speedrun. Oh, okay, okay, I would appreciate you giving me line of sight on the giant boulders that are cruising my path. What? Okay, the snakes can change direction. Good. Didn't know that, now I do. What the hell? The camera angle is so awful. So unbelievably awful there. Okay. Oh my god, there's a whole upper platform area. What? Thank you for lingering hitboxes. Love it. God. Dang it. So close. We're so close to the end of this game. There's like 6 levels, and that's it. This one's honest, just more traditionally hard, which I'm appreciating. Okay, never mind. The snakes just have a circuitous route. Got a leftward path. Okay, it would be nice if you gave me some perspective on where the heck I actually am and where enemies are. Okay. There's that one. No, why? There's not. Ugh. It's not enough there's not enough time to react to some of the stinking frustrating cycles that can happen. Okay. No, come on. Fuck on. Okay. Two other ones that I don't know where they are. No, what the? Okay. Okay, so then there's also the condor up there. Oh, I forgot there was even a Lion King remake coming out. It looks awful, to be completely honest. Heck, another raid! That's like the third one tonight. Whomst would dare to do a raid like this? Kong! Hello, everyone. Hello, Kong. Thanks so much for stopping by. Okay, let's hop on this bird. We get a chance. Go! Alright, where are you taking me? Where do you take me? Thank you. Level down. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for that raid, Kong. I appreciate it. Hello. Also, hi, Chief Smith. Hi, Nalbai. Hi, Leopard Chan. Hi, Pengu. Hi, Crisis. Hi, Nobugu. What's up, everyone? And heck, Nalbai. Thank you for picking up. Apparently, I dropped some biddies. I appreciate it. But thank you so much for those 200 bits, Nalbai. And giving out 3 heckin' pride gifts, which is all the more important. I'm so very happy that I got some real good pride combos with my stuff. So if we want to do, hold on, Sting, then we got that, and then we got, because I got the Holy Grub Warrior, which is awesome. Holy Pride Grub Warrior specifically. And then just the Holy Grove itself. Yeah, also welcome to Frog Hill. We spent like 2.5 hours on just the sewer stages. They were awful. Wow, you have a heck in all the emotes now, Levi? That's impressive. Heck! Chief Smith! Thank you for those 200 biddies. I appreciate it. And for more pride. But yeah, Frogger's been rough today. That last stage went significantly better. Also, I didn't realize that that was going to end me. Okay. What's... Okay, so you have to... What? Thank you for your spawn. Oh my gosh. It was, but I wasn't spending 2.5 hours on one world. It was very bad. Like, I think last stream ended up like being like 5.5 hours, but we got through 7 worlds. Or we got through like 6 worlds. This one took us 2.5 hours to do 1. Oh wait, no, we... Okay. Toucheth of buttocks. With consent, of course. Oh, come on. God dang it. Stop spawning. No. You will have to do that, Leopard. Because that is where the B levels were. I think there was only like one B level actually. Also, yeah, this is a very rough start to this level. Timing these tall hops. Where do I even go? This camera angle stinks. What the? Okay. Go. Nailed it. God dang it. Come on. I'm gonna go for this direction and see what I can't get. Yeah. This game does have a timer, which is rough. Alright, this one should just take us down to the bottom though. And we'll wait until we can snake this and then jump. There we go. Ah, that's better. Yeah, it only crushes like once every other 3. I just need to keep better attention at it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to really haul up there at some point. No, I jumped too soon. They're too close. No. So difficult to manage all the different cycles. Dang it, that was actually a chance. Oh, fast ones. Come on, lingering hitboxes. Oh. No. Damn it. Everything is a trap. This entire game is a trap. Oh, come on. Why are these bugs so hostile to my frog anyway? I'm a frog. I eat bugs. Why are these little scarab thingies the death of me? Oh, you stupid. Why do they have it stand, or they have them spawn at the same location? This makes it unmanageable at times, and then I just felt my death. She's like, cool, you want to jump across? You just gotta wait. You just gotta wait. Cycles gotta line up, and gotta wait while hopping over everything. No, I pressed. And then if you get stuck in between, you can't turn around to do a tall jump. Because tall jump isn't you hold a button and it modifies your jump. It's a separate button. And it pushes you whatever direction you're facing. You can't change your direction with a high jump. At least not as far as I'm aware. Come on. So much goddamn waiting. The cycles don't line up. There's like nothing you can do. Ghetto. God, that's all that made me. That's all that saying that out loud reminded me is that I want Monster or My Hero Academia to be back. We all do. God damn it. I hate these freaking little scarab bugs. Okay. I know. My Hero Academia was the shonen type anime that got me back into watching some shonens because I was severely out of them for quite some time. burned out on the very long running series, but My Hero Academia is so heckin' good. And that's 2 levels up, so I just gotta do this again. Oh, come on. No. No. JoJo, because it's really different compared to other shonen. I've never tried JoJo. It just always struck me as way too weird for me, considering I've watched plenty of weird anime. JoJo just seemed too weird. As well as it is difficult to enter into long-running series when they've already been long-running for a while. Oh, you son of a bitch. It's actually pretty typical. I guess it's just the memification of it that makes me think of the absurdity of it. No, I pressed up, you son of a... I hate these stinking scarabs. Okay. Back to it. Doing the other ones is pretty easy. I just need to figure out this scarab nonsense. Come on, it's so slow. Come on. I have watched The Promised Neverland. I love the hell out of The Promised Neverland. It was such a fantastic first arc. And I'm really interested to see where it goes from there. Cycle that I can deal with. Wow, stupid lingering hitboxes. That's so nice, Nikki. What kind of cookies you dealing with? Reading it. Is it done? Is the manga done? I don't know. I haven't read manga chapters are very short though. Like you can finish a manga chapter in like a few minutes. Ongoing. But yeah, I haven't read a manga in forever. Can't even remember the last manga I actually read. No, I... This is so dumb. If you could just super jump in any direction, this would be a walk in the park. But you can't. All of Berserk in like 2 days. Damn. That's like... But that's like 400 plus chapters? I don't remember how long Berserk was. I did read all of Berserk up until a certain point. But they went on long downtimes. Alrighty, Pingu. Have yourself a good learn. Come on. I know I'm gonna have to make it past this scarab section twice, which makes it all the worse. 358 chapters for Berserk. Really? I could have sworn it was over 400 when I left it off, but heck, if I remember, the last time I read one was probably while I was like maybe just out of college. So maybe like 5-6 years ago. So yeah, my recollection of how many there were may be slightly fuzzy. Why? It eats my up input every single time, right there. I hate this frickin' level. Literally none of this would be a problem if you could just super jump like you did a regular hop, but you can't. You can only do it in the direction you're facing. It ruins everything. Stop eating my inputs, game, please. Yeah, One Piece is eternal. I think I've read like over 500 of the One Piece manga while I was in college. Eventually I was just like, why am I still reading this? And then just left it. Yeah, now hold L and press the direction to super jump. Yeah, that would be so nice. Oh, I went too fast. Also, I didn't know that you roll down those like hills. No, no, I was close. No, you I have no idea how. I can't speak to One Piece's qualities. People seem to very much still enjoy it after all this time, so props to them. It lost my attention, but then again, I've lost attention to basically any long-running series. No, stop eating my freaking inputs. You have to be so fast on the trigger with these. Well, we're taking this one then. Way too far behind now. No! The stupid angle! The angle of the camera! Because it's at a 45-degree angle, it could be either right or up, and I chose wrong. Stupid. I hate this. Freaking stupid fast scarabs. You don't have enough time to go backwards and then redirect forwards to go for another super jump. It's fucking infuriating. No! You son of a bitch! Going for this one because that was too long time. Thank you for dropping my inputs. I love it when you do that. Okay. Okay. Hi, Chen. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I'm not a pro Frogger streamer. I just need to get this game out of my life. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that is by 100%ing it. There is no save button. I could, using the emulator, I could set a save state, but heck, if I'm not too stubborn to beat this as I would have growing up. Okay. These ones are easy though. You don't have to deal with the cycle nonsense of the scare beetles. Did it. Those ones are pathetically easy compared to the other ones. Cheating does sound nice. Oh good, we're gonna get killed by tumbleweeds, are we? Oh my goodness. This is gonna be a mess. Okay, this is awkward. I don't... This is really odd. What the... Oh. Okay, those fall. Noted. Also, we have some spinning down the drain rocks. Oh, you stupid birds. Okay. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay. It's actually pretty easy. There's a safe spot in the center. You just gotta make it there by timing some jumps. No. Yeah, spinning down the drain racks. Guess what I'm going to that save bar. I know, too much ahi ahi. Better believe I'm freaking saving. We're so close. We're so close. We have 4 levels left. We have 4 levels. That's it. So stupid. How are you gonna be able to do that? Go for it, Jen. Best of luck on your practice test. I hate these beetles. Never mind, it's not as easy as I was hoping. Okay. Okay. Come on. Fuck you. Fuck you that hit. Okay, that one was on me though. I actually do agree with that sentiment. I'm not a fan of the Beatles. I can recognize how their influence and everything. Doesn't mean I enjoy it. Not my style. Oh, you piece of shit. Oh. The bird's gone. Oh. Just end me. Yeah. There are some power-ups that you can get in the game, but they're one-time use, and it's weird to have one-time use items when you have 5 things to get, and they reset, and they don't reset after you get one frog. Come on, that's so fucking dumb. You can't even do that one if you're not on the right beetle cycle. If they're too close like that, there's nothing you can do to adjust the timing. You can't do a straight vertical hop. You can't. These beetles are not a bad mechanic in their own right. It's fine to jump over a moving target. The problem lies in this stupid mechanic where you can't choose your direction of super jump. No, it's too fast. God damn it. Just take it slow. Okay. It's one. Oh, you stupid. Messing up my own patterns. Okay. Got two. Shoot. Fuck me. You can't reverse that decision. And the plants are dead. Okay. Got three. I have no idea where the others are, and I just walked out to death because I thought the cycles were more consistent, but they're not. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I can jump over that haystacks. But yeah, but for sure on the when I had that, yeah, you can only move one space, so when I broke that one block, it was dead. Okay. Stole that one up. That's a plus. Okay, these ones are actually really easy. Okay, this level's actually not that bad. Once you get the pattern down, it's actually pretty stinking manageable. Oh, until I get bounced onto one. Yeah, daunting but learnable. That's where the game can flourish. Okay. And just need our purple friend. Not getting any of that nonsense and just gonna wait it out. There. Easy. Yeah, that one wasn't bad at all. Crumbled point. Good, we got buffaloes back, so this is probably an iteration on the first level. Oh, why did it jump up there? Okay, this one's a lot less immediately noticeable. Or immediately ascertainable. Good, I got minus 500 points. Thank God I found the golden frog though. I was just like, that seems rather suspicious. Okay, I'm gonna have to learn like specifically where these rocks land. God, what am I even doing at this point? Why? What am I doing? I did the same thing 3 times in a row. I pressed it too many times, and then I kept pressing it too many times. Okay. Save. Okay. That is a ton of rocks. Not sure if I'll be able to beat this one because I definitely need to get off on in about 10 minutes. It's gonna be 1 o'clock here soon. Stinking buffaloes. Stinking bugs. Come on. Stinking buffalo are on such weird times. Okay. Still that one to start off. Okay. Sitting fine for now. So they don't hit here. They don't hit here. Don't hit here. Okay. So yeah, it's actually not that unmanageable. Oh, you stupid buffalo. You can't tell. What? None here. None here. Oh. Slow lizards are slow. No! No, you stupid lingering hitboxes. They're so frustrating. Let's just have our hitbox linger for a few frames after the rock has disappeared. In a game where you need to be so very precise on your timing. Come on. With the snake. Okay, so that one just requires a gap in the rock timing. It's impossible to tell when it is safe to cross. It's kind of gotta pray. Okay, gotta level up. And slow lizards are not my fave. Go. Okay, they can go on the rock, but I can't. Okay. Down. No. No, why did I go there? That was stupid of me. No, what am I doing? I had that one. I had that one. And I botched it. Three. Got it. Oof. Whew. getting pretty lucky with these. No, I keep running away scared and I just need to confront it. Son of a bitch. Come on. You can't frickin' tell when it's safe. Motherfucker. The buffalo don't have a consistent cycle. You can't repeat the same motions and get through with them. And many times you get far enough in where you're after the point of no return and you just have to accept your death. We entered that a long time ago. We entered that during the oil levels. Okay. No, if you go too soon, you get squashed when it's in the air. No, you stupid slow lizards. Why am I going for those anyway? I need to be learning all the stuff for the future ones anyway. Oh, what the hell? Fuck you. God fucking damn it. You can see, I'll give this a couple more tries, then I'll have to call it quits for the night. I actually didn't notice that rocket-shaped smile. Pretty neat. Okay. Oh, God fucking damn it. Fuck off. You can't tell. You freaking can't tell if there's another one behind it or not. Until it's too late. Just have to memorize where those rocks land and not sit in between them or sit on where they land. Welcome back, Chen. How did your heckin' practice test go? Yeah, frogs are notoriously known to not be fans of cameras. 65 and your goal is over 50. Very nice. Making heckin' progress. Oh, how I got in between those, I don't know. Okay, come on. That one skirts low enough to the ground that it hits me anyway? No, you stupid camera shift. You fucking serious, game? No. Okay. Oh. No, and then I fucking dropped the ball on the easy bit. Last try. Last try for the night. We'll have to finish up the remaining parts of it on Wednesday. Putz around with some other quick stuff. Wow, god damn it. I'll have to putz around with other stuff after we finish Frogger. The things that come to mind are Jet Moto was planned. One that isn't planned would be the Devolver bootleg bundle that they released. It looked like there were just some nice little short experiences that I could put around with. No, you fucking kidding me. I dive into a cactus. Ah. Oh, you fucker. That's it. No, it's not, because I have the freaking course down and I need to do it before my muscle memory dies away. And also, I'm stubborn. Okay. Come on, store. Thank you. Oh, why was there a chain of 5? You son of a bitch. I don't like losing lives to what feels like indeterminate situations. No, you fuck. What? I was standing on the spot last time, and it didn't kill me. Fuck you. God damn it. No, we're fucking done. God. I just want to finish this game, but it is such an absurd level of bullshit that I'm dealing with. It's basically just memorization at this point. Alright. It's gonna be it for me this stream. Didn't get to finish it, but we've got 3 levels. 3 levels and maybe a golden frog in the last level to get. And we can get Frogger out of our lives, and we'll just do some other random nonsense on Wednesday stream after we finish it. But yeah, I apologize if my frustration annoyed people, because I can't help but get frustrated at this game, because this is the type of PS1 nostalgia. It's just like, regardless of how frustrated I'm getting, I am still enjoying it, because I remember this type of jank too well. but it doesn't remove the frustration of the jank. I'm glad you are having a wonderful time, Sorted. I appreciate. Or I'm just very glad you're having a fun time. Yeah. Thank you again, everyone, for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow morning, after the Nintendo E3 conference. So noon tomorrow. So it'll be a couple hours past when I normally start my Tuesday morning streams. So noon tomorrow, I'll be back. It won't be Frogger. It'll be me trying to finish up my Final Fantasy IX run. You're welcome, John. And then we'll be back to finish this heckin' Frogger on Wednesday afternoon. And then we'll putz around with other stuff, probably Jet Moto and maybe some Devolver Bootleg Pack. Have yourself a good night. Is there anyone live that we can go say hello to? No. I have no one I follow that's live. So, you guys have any people you wanna say hello to? I'm open to sending you over to them. Because I know I still don't follow everyone from the community, but try to catch everyone. Yeah, there is Octo. Octo's kind of a safe bet. Playing some of that FF7. Neko? I don't know Neko. What's their full stream name? Great nice. I don't think anyone is playing Frogger. No, I'm the only one playing Frogger. #1 Frogger streamer, though. I guess we'll just go say hi to Octo then. He's playing some Final Fantasy VII. So yeah. Let's go get him. He's playing other PS1 game. But much modded version of it. But yeah, thank you again, everyone, so much for hanging out with all this nonsense. I'll be back tomorrow morning after the Nintendo E3 press conference to try to finish my Final Fantasy IX run. And then Wednesday night to finish this and play some other nonsense. So, thanks again. Go get Octo, give him lots of love. Goodbye. Goodbye.